Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Heather. I won't lie that sometimes I get a little bit in my head about these vlogs and whether or not I should be talking or whatever. But in any case, I'm trying to see if maybe I can get myself into some kind of rhythm again because I've kind of lost it a little bit with a bunch of stuff going on in my life lately. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm excited to restart these vlogs because I used to do it and then I kind of stopped, and now I am trying to like see if it'll help me because it used to help me be accountable, and now I feel like I've lost that a little bit, I guess. I don't really know. But anyways, you can kind of see over here on my little wall I have a kind of like just a weekly scheduling for myself. This one's for August, but I'm trying to see like where some of my pitfalls are and stuff like that. And as you can see, like the first week of August has been a wash, but that's okay. We're back at it again for the second week, and I've been doing good. This is for writing. As you can see, there's nothing there. This is for crafting. I've done a day. This is for exercising. I've done at least 2 for this week, and then this is for reading. So just trying to get myself into a place where I am a little more consistent, and I feel like if I have a visual of what I'm doing, I can kind of feel a little better about it. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of writing as well, so we'll also see how that goes. But currently this is what I'm reading. I'm reading Nausea. I have a ton of notes, and yeah, we'll see if I can. I'm trying to finish this. I have very little left, and I've been making myself notes and just kind of like discussing the book with myself almost. But it's been pretty interesting. Obviously, the writer, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name because I always pronounce it wrong, but obviously the writer is a French philosopher, and the book is mostly about existentialism, what it means to be a person. And this character kind of goes through these trials and discomfort with the idea of existing, and it's pretty interesting, especially as someone who dives into existentialism myself. I don't know that I am so far gone that the actual idea of existing bothers me as greatly as it does the character, but it is interesting to kind of know the similarities in how I live my day-to-day in this character and what the author has to say on the idea of existence. And I'm hoping to get some more idea and information about what's going to happen and just who the author was and why he wrote the book. And so it's been kind of fun to kind of dive into that a little bit for myself. But yeah, it's mostly just for me. I'm doing it for fun. I've never read his books before. I've heard about him, but I've never actually read anything until now. So it's been interesting. But yeah, that's kind of my day-to-day. I'm hoping to kind of keep that up. So yeah, I did exercise today. It is Friday, and I'm hoping to get some writing done as well, get myself accountable and all that stuff. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm currently working on a story right now that I'm writing for a friend of mine, actually. Last year, no, actually it's been, I want to say a little bit longer. It's been about 2 years now. I made a little scarecrow, and if I find a picture I'll put it up, but I don't know if I have a picture. I made a little scarecrow, and my friend like really loved him, and we decided to think of a story with the scarecrow, and we came up with a scarecrow who is secretly human, and he ends up meeting another character and falling in love with them, and then becomes human again. So it's been pretty fun. I'm excited and having fun writing the story, and I'm hoping to get it done by October. So you're gonna be my accountability buddies here, but I'm hoping to be done by October, which means I have August and September, and we'll see if I get that done. But yeah, so here's to hoping, here's to trying, here's to keeping me accountable, here's to doing at least 1 to 2 hour sessions of writing a day, at least, you know, during the week and everything like that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I keep saying we'll see how it goes. We just will. That's just the reality of my life right now. And thanks so much for catching me on this new video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it here, and let me know how you feel about Nausea if you've read it in the comments, and how you feel about the story about the scarecrow. And yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, don't mind the mess. Something about being a genius and also being messy. I'm sure I've heard it. I'm not making that up, I think. But I have Stinky here. I made him a while back. And my dog ate him. So I had to redo the face and everything like that. I wish I could have shown you a picture of it as it was messed up. He didn't have eyes, he didn't have anything. And before I had done this, I had done the mask and I had done the jacket. I was very proud of this jacket. And here it is. And the one thing, good thing, is that my dog didn't really get to the jacket as much as she did everything else. But so I was able to fix it up pretty quickly. I might redo this with felt, but for now it's paint. Or I could just redo the paint. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, I'm trying to get the mask right, and oh my god, getting Stinky's mask is like near impossible. So we'll see. She's got a big head, and I only have so much felt, to be very honest. I have a mess here. I should probably clean it up, but you don't know how hard it is to keep clean when you're trying to have an epiphany. I finally bought these lights, and let's see if I can make them work. But anyways, I had an idea for Stinky's mask, and then I lost the template for it because I had a template for it. She's got a 26-inch head. That guy's a big head. Yeah, we'll see how this goes for me. I ended up finding this template for underwear that I think I'm going to use because I don't know. I was trying to make it myself, but it wasn't working. So anyways, I found the template. I'm going to see if it works. It's a little big, but that's okay because then we can scale it to size afterwards. But I'm hopeful that this is going to work. I'll put the link on the thingy if anyone wants to make their own underwear, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so this one is with the pieces of the underwear. And I'm hopeful that it's gonna work out. But here are the pieces, and then I gotta sew them. Alrighty guys, we have underwear. It doesn't look so great right now because this is just the outside. I think once I add the trim, it'll look a lot better. But I'm actually pretty happy with it. This is what it's kind of look like on. I still need to do the trimming though, but. And then the eyes, but still looks pretty good. Stinky's face. And just pull the underwear back over here. There you go. That's his face. Still have to do the eye holes, but I'm in love with it already. I think it looks really cute. I think once I do the trims, it'll look a lot better. Yay. Ooh, please ignore my mess. He's finally done. Yay. You don't want to look at his back because it doesn't look great. You could flush. Flush. That's it. That's all you're getting. But aside from that, from the front, he looks fine. And since he'll be sitting on a shelf, it won't matter. And it's kind of fun to do. Okay, bye. Okay, so I know this is a little silly. But I have these two pictures of my dogs. Don't mind that dent in the middle. That was made by the person before us. Anyways, ignore it. I want to cover it, and that's the whole point of doing this. But I have these two images of my dogs. They're not actually my dogs. One was bought from somewhere, and the other one was given to me by someone else. But I don't have one of my cat. And I felt bad because I'm, I guess, dramatic like that. So I want to make one of these for my pet. So I made this. It's not perfect by any means, but it's an image actually I have of her. If I find it, I'll put it up. And I think I'm going to color it and paint it. And it's not going to be like perfect, obviously, because I'm not an artist, but I thought it would be kind of fun to see if I make one for my cat just because she doesn't have one. And then be able to hang it up. It's not that big, so I won't cover that entire dent, but I think it's kind of funny and cute. So I did a lot better this week, I think. Yes, so far the week has been a lot better. As you can see from my little chart. I did 2 days of exercising and I actually wrote yesterday. I'm hoping to get some more today. I think I wrote like, I want to say I wrote at least 600 words. I had written 530 at one point, and then I wrote a little bit more after. So definitely about like 600 to 700 maybe. So it's pretty good. I'm excited because I actually spoke to my friend who I'm writing the story for. I'm writing it for his birthday. And I asked him like what kind of tropes he likes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to incorporate some of that. One of his favorites was forced closeness, so like when a character has to be like sleeping in the same bed or whatever. But the story I'm writing they're actually they're like high schoolers, so while I could do something like that, I kind of wanted to keep it a little PG. So I think what I might do is something a little different, which I already told him that I thought of something really cute, so hopefully it comes out cute. But yeah, I exercised today. Actually had family over and we had breakfast and stuff like that, and it was nice. Also, I have this book, this journal, I mean, that I got ages ago, Puff, and I was reading about like compendium notebooks, and basically like you just write down things that you've learned and stuff like that, and you can find sort of like the idea of what kind of things interest you and stuff like that. I think I have a general idea of what type of stuff interests me, but it'll be nice to kind of have a place to write it down. And also I've seen people do really cute stuff like little entries and then with like drawings and stuff like that. So I was thinking that might be something fun to try. Seeing as how I like to write and also be creative in other ways, I figured it'd be a good chance to also practice my drawings because I'm working on it, but it could be better. So like this is a little corgi I drew. Isn't it cute? And then a little bear. I'm trying to draw better. I have an idea for a kid's book, but I want to get better at drawing before I do anything with it. And so that's what I'm kind of like working towards. But little by little, I'm not trying to do anything amazing. It's just for fun. But I really do like taking the opportunity now that I can for right now before I start a new job in October to kind of like get into the things I like doing, get better at like drawing and stuff like that, and work on that. And I really like putting in the work to get better at stuff, so I'm excited to do that. I've seen the conversations about like AI and stuff like that, and how like it's an opportunity for people who don't know how to draw to like be able to like put their name on something. And I always found that argument kind of odd, because I'm thinking to myself, but I would think the point is to get better at something, wouldn't it? And if you are not good at something, then you don't have to do that thing. You can find different ways to have creative outlets. It doesn't have to be that one way. There's so many ways to be creative. And to think that you would have to basically use other people's work and put your name on it, to me sounds kind of silly, when instead you could have fun getting better at something. At least that's how I view it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's more nuanced than that. I don't know. What I do know though is that for me, the fun is in the learning and getting better. And even if I never get better, I'll still have tried something and I've worked on it, and I can say that I worked on it. And I don't know, I think that's a million times better than just letting a computer do it for me. But anyways, off of that high horse, because this isn't really what I'm about. I just want people to have fun and enjoy their lives and to try things, because I think trying is ultimately like the goal, is to just give something a chance to see if it works for you, and if it doesn't, right? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That can be disappointing, but that doesn't mean that has to be the end. Obviously, we can try, and if we're not good at something, we can either work on getting better or do something differently, or work with other people, collaborate with them. There's no reason to not put in the effort. And anyways, I'm continuing on with the topic. It's been a weird place for me as someone who likes to write, as someone who likes to be creative, that AI has taken over this like part of the world and part of our lives, that we feel the need to like allow computers to do the things that I feel like humans should be doing. I thought computers were there to let us do the things that we should want to do, which is explore nature, learn new things, and AI was supposed to make that easier, not take over for humans. But what do I know? I guess I'm not in that space, in that realm, and I don't really get it. But I understand that maybe, like I said, it's just more nuanced than I'm giving it credit. I don't know. I'm trying to see both sides, but really, to me, it's just more fun to try and fail than to just give up, basically. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm excited to try to see if I can make this into a compendium. I know that J.K. Rowling has her like issues now, and she's crazy, but she's not crazy. I understand that she's got her issues with, you know, the trans community. I just don't agree with it, and so I'm not really supporting her. But at the end of the day, someone did gift me this, and I'm not just gonna let it go to waste. So I will use it for that, hopefully, and try to have fun with it, have something in my eye. And yeah, keep going with my little weekly thing. This is for the month of August, so I'm excited to see how many squares I can fill out. Funny enough, the one I haven't been is crafting, and I was doing that a lot last month, but this month for some reason I'm not. But anyways, yeah, this is my setup. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, bye.